So what a humidifier does is just to make sure that there's humid in the air connected to the electricity. The power bank is running. Guys, and welcome back to our channel once again. It's another video on our babies. So as a mother, I just love sharing with you guys everything that I know. Everything that I know is helpful for all of us. So why you clicked on this video is because you want to see these few items that I have for us as new moms that loves traveling with our babies, especially if our babies are under a year. So we have been traveling with our baby for since 6 months. Though our first trip was like a day trip, but we kind of learned a few things from there, and then over until now, the baby is 1 year 6 months. Officially gonna be 6 months in 2 days, in 4 days actually. Today is 16th, so 20th. Right, so I have like a few items that I would love to share with you guys when you're traveling with your baby that you might want to consider. Okay. This, especially if you're in Namibia or in the southern countries of Africa, it's quite hot. But I believe the whole Africa is just hot. But if you're in a country where it's hot and you love traveling, so it's portable things that I want us to talk about, that I want to share with us so that we can have them. So the first thing that I have here is this fan, this tiny fan. Please, by all means, these products are not sponsored. Okay, so this is a tiny Safeway fan, and you know what Safeway is? It means clicks. So this fan, it can be operated on batteries. So it uses AA. Yeah, it's AA, 3 AA batteries. It can also be used. Here is there's a black cord for this thing. Basically, this thing moves up, down, wherever you want it to move. It has this screw here. It's the one that you use to. Oh, my husband's hands are tight, so I can't untie it. So it can go up like so, like so, like so, like so. So it just works like a normal fan. So what happened is December when we went to Katima, it was hot. If you know the northern regions of Namibia, they're extremely hot. So and Katima is worse. So it was kind of humid, and we were at the village, so we just had to go and look for something that would cool the baby off because he was just not sleeping. All right, so and then we bought also this power bank in Pep. So the power bank was just to fuel this thing so that it can work, right? Like I said, it's an aux cable, the same aux cable that you use for your music and everything. So it goes in here and you use this charger. Has like 3 ports. We have C type and 2 USB, normal USB, and then we have a micro USB port as well. So it's something like this. It is this. So what we're gonna do now, I hope this thing is full. My goodness, it's not full. It is not full. So what you do is you insert it in here and then you put it. Oh, it is charging, and it's on 74. Can you see that? So can you see what I'm talking about? So this is a gadget that you'll need. This is a gadget, and then it has the speed here, 1, 2, 3. So there, I've switched it off. Right, so that's basically how it works. So this was, I can't remember, but maybe if it was expensive, it was within the range of 300. So it's either 252 something, but it's just below 300 Namibian dollars. And then we also bought this power bank in Pep. Nothing fancy. In Pep, it has all the USB ports that you need, right? And it was also, but this one I think it was 500, and it lasts longer. And then the second product that item that I wanted to show you, a gadget that I wanted to show you, is also a thermometer, but the battery is off. So this is just to check the temperature of the baby in the night. If you feel like they are not doing very well, and you want to make sure that they are okay, you can monitor their temperature using this. Okay, so we move on now to the third and one of my favorite um, item, which is this. It's peaceful sleep and malaria in babies is a big problem. So you want to make sure that you buy this one. You don't want to use the can one. Never, never, by no means should you buy this one. We bought this one and we really, and it even says it's a family one, a family kids friendly. And unfortunately, it's not showing that. It says friendly, but the smell, this thing is extremely, extremely strong. Even I, as an elder person, I choke on this thing. So by all means, please do not, I repeat, buy this. This is like $100, 90 something, depending on where you are buying it. This you can also get in anyway. This basically you get it anywhere in any retail shops. You get it, but it's like $100, not even dollars. So this is nice because it's non-greasy, like it's written here. It's non-greasy, so you just put it like it's just liquid though. I'm sure everybody knows this thing. It's just like body lotion. It's just like body lotion, and then you apply it on the on. When I'm doing this to my baby, I like taping like this. I don't like that whole motion story. So make sure that you have your peaceful sleep, because peaceful sleep not only does it chase away in mosquitoes, but it also chases away any type of insects, especially if you are on the camping trip. You need to use this. Like I would say we were camping when we were at the village, because you know how the village is. So far we've mentioned three items. So I would like to move on now to the third one. So the third one is this mini cooler. Um, it's very handy. You can get this in Discam, I believe. I'm not sure about Clicks, though mine I specifically ordered it online. So this is how it works. It's a cooler, and my baby doesn't sleep when it's hot. He doesn't sleep, and that we learned in our first year with him. So it opens here. You put your water. You could put your ice cubes. Uh, it helps because the water, like, it just works like any normal cooler. But now this one, we just put it next to our bed, not so close to him, but just so that the air that is coming out of here, it's hitting him and it's cool air. So this is one of the things that you need. Also, it works on power. Yeah, you see, it's also portable. So let's do the same thing that we did with the first one. Where are you? So these things, they don't need, I think all you need here is just to have your power bank fully charged. If you're in the village and there's no electricity, uh you just have to make sure that you charge your power bank maybe on solar, or you go to places where there is solar. So that goes there. And I think I can switch it on now because there's no water. Do you hear the sound? I hope you can hear that. It's running, but I don't want to damage it because there's no water. So, gosh, you see? So you can add the speed and everything. You add it there. So you can play around with that. So all you need is just your power bank. It's running on the power bank. Let me switch on again so that you can see. You think I'm not connected to the electricity. The power bank is running, still on 74. And this friend is also running here. So it's just the power bank that I'm using. So if you're at the village, or if you're on camping, just make sure that all you have to worry about is the power bank. So what you need for the power bank is just a small solar thing, just to make sure that you can charge your power bank. Right, so that was item number 4 on our list. Then I move on to this one, also my favorite, which is the sunscreen, the sun protection for babies. Okay, so this, it says spray lotion, but I don't spray on my boy, because one time I did spray on him. That's how it looks. I did spray on him, and then right where it landed, he had like blisters, like a round blisters on it. So what I basically do now, I spray it in my hands like so, and then just tap on the boy's face or wherever, the whole body, the face, the everything. Okay, and on top of the sunscreen, you just have to add the head. I can't show you, like, a head is just any type of a cap, a head, bucket heads, bucket, whatever you want to use, so that it covers his face. And then just make sure that he has long sleeve, and then you add on this. So this sun protected, it's very, very, very useful if you are in harsh condition, if you're in the sun, and camping is one of those, or when you're at the coast, it's one of those. I always have this one handy. So make sure that you buy this you can also buy from Clicks, you can buy from Discam, I bet. But this one is even Clicks brand. That's how I wanted to say, that's how cheap I am, but I don't think I'm that cheap. If it works, it works. Doesn't matter where it's coming from. But if you want to buy from Woolworths, if they do sell, please, by all means. So we have spoken about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, number 6. Last one, number 6. This was the very first thing that we invested in, because our baby was struggling when he came home. I think because our bed was next to the window, so the dust was coming through. He was struggling to breathe. So the humid, I don't know if it's the humid, or, but he was just struggling to breathe. So we just had to get this guy. One, you need to have electricity. Okay. So this is I forgot how many liters this is. It doesn't say how many liters it is, but this is a humidifier. So what a humidifier does is just to make sure that there's humid in the air, in the atmosphere, just like this one, just like this one. Also, you can say it's a humidifier because it also purifies the air in a way. So this one works with water. All you do is just you pour your water in there, you put it on, and then you switch it on, and then all the nice humid hair, when you're a natural hair person, all you think is about your hair. So all that air that will come out, it's nice humid, but you also don't want to use for long, because I remember choking on this myself. So I left it on, I slept, and those were the early days of coming from the hospital after giving birth. And I was in here all alone. I was sleeping, when you are payback time to sleep on your tummy. So I made sure I slept, and this thing was on. I choked. I choked like I was about to die, until my husband walked in and switched it off. So you also don't want to have it on for too long. So guys, these are 5 of my favorite things that you must have if you are a traveling parent, or if you just trying to calm your baby down. These are just must-haves, I feel. So you can choose any of these that might work for you, because we all know babies don't sleep, especially the first 2-3 months. If you give birth in summer, it's hot. Babies don't sleep when it's hot. So just make sure that you have either 1 or 2 of these items. It's not a must-have, but it's something that you might consider having or investing in. So I hope this video was useful. Please let me know in the comment section anything that you want me to talk about regarding babies, mummies coming from the hospital. Okay. I think I have my little experience. I think it will help one or two people, because all these we were just learning through the process. um I don't know if I said it in this video, but I never had help. I didn't have someone with experience who stayed with me to show me this is how you should do, this is what you should buy. Maybe it's this, that's why the baby is crying. I never had someone like this. It was just me and my husband. So if I didn't want to ask anybody, I would just Google. The same with my husband. If he didn't want to ask anybody, we'll Google. And half of the time we work things on our own. We never really asked a lot of people, because personally I felt like I didn't want to bother people. It felt like dumb, but it's not dumb. You just need help. But sometimes you feel like people are just too busy. You don't want to bother them. Yeah, I think that was the point. You didn't want to bother anybody. So that's how we got to all these things. So I hope this video was useful, guys. Make sure that you like, you subscribe, share it with the newest mother or a mother to be. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next one.